All right, we're playing. I've still got it on pause with the gang. I've not hit play yet. I'm just checking. I've just got to get back on my YouTube stream a minute. Hang on. Okay.
We're live.
Yeah, guys. Apologies for what happened earlier. That wasn't our fault. I'm not gonna say what I want to say because I don't want to get us in trouble. But James knows what I said. Anyway, I'm gonna hit play. I'm gonna hit play right now.
Wait.
Oh,
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, hang on. Let me wind back again. I'll go back to 405. Hang on.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Okay.
One more time, Joe.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Yeah, it does stink.
All right, so we're at the part. Look, we're gonna get to the show, man. We're gonna get to the show. I was serious about the bust a blood vessel, but yeah. But so we're about to. We see the gang. We see the gang, right? Yep. That's where you're
I'm
at.
there. Yeah, 4 minutes and 5. I'm there. Yeah.
All right, we see the gang.
Right.
I hope this is fine. I hope seeing the skull is fine.
Well, if it ain't,
I'm curious, Paul. You think this is gonna be fine?
It should be. I mean, like I said, that's the first time we've had that shit happen to us, man. I mean, we've had fucking other videos.
Chat, you think this will be fine?
I got Philip here saying,
right?
Yeah, I got Philip here in the chat saying, fingers crossed, the second time's a charm. Yeah, I fucking hope so, dude. Yeah, apologies, folks, for anyone who's just tuned in. Do not adjust your sets. We had to restart the stream because YouTube decided to shut the video stream down because of the movie trailer that was playing in the background. Now, keep in mind, folks, we've had the movie trailers playing in backgrounds before. No issue. But today was an issue. So, I would like to say a lot more, but I don't want us to get in trouble. But I got a middle finger at the screen, but I've got my camera off. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Well, we can't say that the part. This was your pick.
Yes. And by the way, guys, it is my pick today, folks. It was Return of the Living Dead. So we're still going to watch it. Hopefully we don't get any issues. I mean, it's just an image of a skull. Keep that in mind, folks. If the channel vanishes again, folks, or the video vanishes, let us know, okay? But I don't think we're going to get any issues this time. So for anyone who's just tuned in, guys, we're at 4 minutes and 5 seconds. We're not going back to the beginning. We are 4 minutes and 5 seconds in. We're just at the scene where the gang have just entered the scene in the film. So if you guys want to sync up with us, we'll let you do that now. I'm just going to send this link again to a few of my friends so make sure that they get this. So bear with me, folks. I apologize for this, but this shit is not our fault. This is a situation beyond our control. So I'm just going to put this link up again. Okay. So you already know the rules. I'm not going to have to explain it. I'm just going to say 3, 2, 1, play. And when you do, we press play. So are you guys ready? James, are you ready? Let's hope this bloody works. Right. Here we go. We're at the scene with the gang. 3, 2, 1, play, go. We are in. All right, the gang just showed up. They're walking in the scene. We got that Lena Quigley there with a hot-ass red hair. Got, knowing me, if I was part of that punk gang, I'll probably be the dude with the long trench coat, because I actually got a trench coat like that, but it's leather, by the way. Oh, those old ghetto blaster boom boxes from the 80s, dude. Like, what the hell? Yes, we're trying to get back on track.
We got old Miguel Nunez Jr. on here who played Demon Friday the 13th Part 5, which I think was the same year.
Yes, it was.
This. And of course, he'll later go on to be a Joanna Man and later go on to be in movies like Life and Harlem Nights. Yeah, one of Eddie Murphy's close friends. And really successful Hollywood career Miguel has had.
Yeah, And here we are with the two guys in the medical office. They're talking about Night of the Living Dead. Classic movie, folks.
Oh, classic! You're selling it short there. It's one of the probably arguably the greatest zombie movie ever.
Like I said, all-time classic. That movie is the movie that pretty much not only did it invent the zombie horror genre, it wrote the rule book on modern horrors that we see today.
Rest in peace, George Romero.
Yeah, he passed a few weeks ago. It was the anniversary of his death 8 years ago, man. I remember when that news broke out, and I was like, oh, man, you got to be kidding me.
And I remember this dude as that snake ass real estate agent that sold the family the house in Poltergeist.
Yeah, I remember that too. No wonder that guy was mad. Why?
Why?
I know, right?
You moved the headstones, but didn't move the bodies. Why?
I guess he thought it was cheaper just to move the headstones, I guess. I don't know.
You dumbass.
Yeah, I know, right?
How do you build a house on an Indian burial ground though? Like what are you thinking, man?
I don't know what they were thinking, dude. It's like they just thought, oh no, I'm not that superstitious. I'll be fine. This is all fairy tales. Next thing you know, you got gravestones or graveyards popping up in your unfinished swimming pool.
And all of a sudden, you got fucking chairs mysteriously stacked up in your kitchen.
Yeah, and then you got a tree that wants to eat your kid.
Oh, it's such a great scene.
Yeah,
That's the one thing Spielberg. You know what's so crazy? Spielberg is not a horror director by any means. But when it comes to tension, especially when it comes to kids, Spielberg is a master at that. You really thought the kid was about to get eaten by that tree?
I know, right? I think I would like to see Spielberg do at least one more horror movie before he hangs it up. He's got to do it.
Well, I mean, can you?
Oh, come on, he can do it. So what if he's a well-known, highly famous actor?
No. Can you really call Jaws a horror movie?
To a certain extent, you could. Not all the way, though.
Because I think that's really the closest you could really get to being a horror film. Like, well,
The Duel.
Well.
Oh boy.
Poltergeist.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about that.
I know. And there's those trioxin cans.
Yeah, because if you don't know, when we watch Poltergeist, I said that Tobe Hooper's directing it, but I've always felt that. No, this is Spielberg, 100%.
Yeah, definite. Dude, that. Right, if you were working here and you saw these trioxin cans here, you'd not want to be messing around with that now, would you? You idiot. And so it begins. I love the soundtrack of this movie, by the way. Even the music score is pretty cool.
I like how it starts.
Same here. That is cool. Yeah, Tony Gardner doing the effects as well.
Yeah, he always seems to have bad luck when it comes to stuff like this. You know, Poltergeist and now this.
Yeah.
But like I said, when it came to Poltergeist, it's Spielberg. Yeah, I would say Poltergeist is the closest we've ever gonna get to. I mean, it's Tobe Hooper. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, in name only.
In name only. But if you watch the movie, you could tell this is Spielberg directing. Because I believe the story was he was doing Poltergeist, and I believe he was doing E.T. at the same time, and at the time you could not direct two movies at the same time. So
Oh boy.
So Spielberg, I believe Spielberg was driving back and forth doing both films, and
No doubt about
and
it.
and yeah, but Steven Spielberg doing like a straight through and through horror film. I'm sorry, Paul. I don't see him doing that, bro.
Would have been cool if he did, though.
It is prime, yeah, but now old Spielberg. Even though I think Spielberg is still great, but nah, I mean, he's above that. He's above that now.
I guess. And you say it was directed by Dan O'Bannon. And for anyone who didn't know, that's the same guy who wrote the script for the first Alien movie and Total Recall, if I remember correctly.
4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time.
Yep.
Oh, that's a nice house there.
Oh man, I'd love to have a house like that.
Yeah, well,
It's right by the beach too. That is, I mean, I live near the coast right now, but I would love to have a place like that by a coastline, man. Like hell yeah.
I would. I mean, I'm always wrestling. Would I want to live in a mansion? I don't know, but that's a lot of space for one person. You know what I mean? Like,
True, but some people like to have spacious places, man.
I guess. I mean, the fuck am I gonna do with like 10 rooms?
Fill them up with stuff that you like. I don't know, like have a couple of entertainment rooms. Or I know I'd have an arcade room, no doubt about it.
Okay, that's one room.
Yeah, I'll have a cinema room in one.
That's two.
Let's see. We'll have a couple of
I'm telling you, bro. Like now, unless if you're gonna bring in the people to move in with you, okay. But if you're by yourself,
I'm bringing the family in. I'm bringing.
Okay, yes, then that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I never understand why. Oh, I'm gonna live in this big mansion. And I'm like, only to find out they're fucking miserable living there.
Yeah, ask Phil Spector. Oh wait, I can't.
Oh, that piece of yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The music industry. I don't know. Yeah, the music industry is just bunch of snakes, man.
Yeah. That's why I usually stick with the music genre I likes. By the way, the guy that's driving this car, that's the one that hacked up the Candy Kid.
God damn, that sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never understood that. I never understood why in the life of me. I said at the time, Paul, if you knew this guy is a ticking time bomb.
The car.
But no, but listen. You know this guy is a ticking time bomb. Why would you give him an axe to chop wood? Knowing full well something as small as the fat kid say, "You're really out of line," could set him off.
Like, I wouldn't even be giving him that kind of job, period. Like, knowing he has an axe, I'm like, nope, sorry, man, you're not doing that job. I don't care if you are able to handle it. Nope, not having it.
Give him a weapon. Don't give him a sharpened weapon.
Because he'll hack your ass to bits.
Yeah. That was that old 80s look there.
Yeah, man, the whole punk rock feel and everything, man.
And this is the mid-80s too, 85, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think this came out in 84. Let me just check that a minute.
Probably filmed in 84.
Yeah, it came out in 1985. Yeah, you're right. So this movie now is 40 years old.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh man, that fucking. You know, you're in for some bad shit when you got a graveyard that has no future written on its gates.
Yeah.
I noticed the T-shirt he's wearing says Sniper. That was a pretty cool punk band that Joey Ramone used to be in.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah, good soundtrack. Something that a lot of horror movies don't seem to have these days.
Oh no, soundtracks. Oh yeah. Oh no, soundtracks is secondary now.
Dude, the last best soundtrack I've heard for a horror movie, if you haven't heard the soundtracks album for that, is Freddy vs. Jason. That soundtrack album was fucking legendary.
Damn, was that the last good horror soundtrack?
Yes, it was. Because it had all the kind of music that fits, and it's the kind of stuff that I would listen to. You had bands like fucking Il Nino in there, Mushroom Head, Seven Dust, Devil Driver, In Flames, Typo Negative. Dude, it was stacked. Unbelievably stacked. And that was the last soundtrack I ever bought.
Yeah, unfortunately, the movie didn't deliver, in my opinion. But we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
The fight between those two at the end was good, but the rest of me, I'm just like, okay. My biggest issue with it was who they got to play Jason.
The blatant disrespect to Jason.
Yeah, that one too.
Where you at now, Paul?
We are now at 16 minutes 25. They've just woken up. That guy just puked all over the steps. They're back on the top floor.
Okay, all right. I'm at 16:30. Okay.
All right. Of course, you're gonna smell that stuff in your nose. You passed out for a good couple of hours.
Hello, yeah. I was going to say, how long have they been passed out? That's the question.
I don't know, but they breathed that shit in good and proper. You know, they had to get permission to have that air freshener featured in their film. They had to get the permission from the company for that. I'm just reading out the trivia.
Ooh, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, anything that was dead is now alive, including the split dog.
I remember the split dog. Yeah, that shit freaked me out.
I'm not surprised why.
That shit freaked me out, yo.
And he's like, I'm gonna kill it. Oh, come on, dude. What do you do to you? And then, of course, you got the dead body in the freezer, screaming his head off. He is pissed.
And I just love how I just love how they're completely terrified.
Yeah, they're freaking out now.
See the butterflies on the side there?
Yeah, they're alive. And then these guys are freaking out. Like, what's going to cause that? It's this goddamn chemicals. It's all over everything. Stupid asshole. Like this job. Fuck the company, dude. Like, you got things coming back to life all of a sudden.
Yeah, that shit with the dog, bro. That grossed me out so much. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I know. I've seen all the insides and only half of it. Yeah, I'd be freaking out too. I remember when I first saw it, I was just like, damn, you know? That dude is sweating bullets, man. Bird. Oh, he's like, hey, there she is. Lena Quigley.
Well, shit. I mean, that's gonna turn me off real quick.
Not me.
Kind of fucked up question is that?
It's a gothic question, as far as I'm concerned. I'm taking it. I don't care.
Thinking about getting killed. I'm like, bro, like what type of shit you on right now?
Well, it's turning her on, right? What's I
can't. You see, when it comes to golf chicks, it's like, yeah, when they start talking this shit, it's like damn, man, okay, yeah, you made me fine.
Not all of them are like that. Yeah, she's taking off her clothes again. Let's get those flares out. Get the music going.
I do not remember this part of the movie. I did not remember this part of the movie at all.
Oh, this was on there.
But I watched the TV version on Sci-Fi.
I love that song. Oh, great song. Oh, and then that's not all. Well, you're not going to see this on the TV version, man. You got the uncut one here.
Damn, look at him titty.
I'm seeing something else too.
Hey, listen, I'll give Leanna Quigley this. She is fearless when it comes to showing off her body. She's not scared at all.
Oh yeah, no fucks given, man. If she was gonna go all out with it, she was gonna go all out.
That's that Davenport Midwestern in her right there, not giving a fuck.
There you go.
God damn it, I haven't been disappointed since my gay ass son kept talking to me about Freddy.
Yeah. Well, it's ironic because I think he just got off filming Nightmare on Elm Street 2 around this time.
You just know he probably comes to work and God, I hate my fucking son so bad.
Wow.
He's such a little bitch.
Oh man, I'll tell you right now.
I weren't talking shit about Jesse, man.
My eyeballs have just almost melted after what we just saw earlier.
I know. It was so random. It was so out of nowhere. Like, I wasn't expecting that at all,
man. This was the 80s, dude. People that's only rediscovering these movies now, man. You don't know what you were missing back then. Oh, he is just absolutely crumbling with that pickaxe. Oh, you want to bust that door open?
He still got that same attitude that he had in Nightmare 2. He still got that same attitude. I love it.
Yeah.
Come on, be tougher than my son Jesse. Don't be a bitch.
Oh, you better be ready for that pickaxe.
Damn!
Fucking hell. I forgot to mention these zombies.
Why do you look like Homer Simpson?
I don't know, but I forgot to mention these zombies run.
Simpson.
Don't. And yeah, these zombies do talk, and they want brains. And by the way, headshots don't work on these ones. Because normally that would work, wouldn't it?
Normally, in Walking Dead, that would work.
Not on this movie. They can take a headshot.
First of all, in The Walking Dead, I don't think you could just grab a zombie like that in The Walking Dead.
No, you couldn't. Oh, boy.
Here he's like, God damn it, be a man.
Hard to do when you're sawing somebody's fucking head off and body's still moving.
Still going.
Like I said, dude, this was the first zombie horror comedy I remember even seeing. Well, Tommy just tackled him. Well, how the hell Okay, so here's your question then. Brain shots don't work. Chopping it up don't work. So how the hell are you dealing with this? Yeah, maybe the movie did lie.
No shit.
Cremation?
I love how it kind of, it's also, this movie's also kind of meta too. Like they just said, like I saw it in the movie, go with the brain, and all that stuff, and so it's kind of like in that Scream, New Nightmare territory.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, this movie, like I said, this movie was actually written by the guy who wrote the original Night of the Living Dead. So there's a lot. There's a lot of references there to it. Oh, the embalming guy at the mortuary, huh? Okay.
But that reminds me, I just watched a random episode of Monday Night Raw the other day because I was bored. And
Yeah.
I watched the episode. I watched the episode when man, Raw used to do some crazy. So this is completely preposterous. What I saw, but it was so goddamn entertaining. So the Undertaker kidnapped Stone Cold Steve Austin, right?
Yeah. And he tried to embalm him.
Bro, he kidnapped him out of a hospital, bro. How the fuck does that happen? And then took him to embalm him, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I know, right?
Like that is really, Leanna Quigley, and they're just, she's
dude.
just out here, bro.
Yeah.
Well, she was out here. She was out here like in Silent Night, Deadly Night too.
Yep. She was.
She was getting chased with her titties out.
Oh yeah. It's spooky.
You know what he kind of looks like? He kind of looks like a skinny Andrew Bernarski.
I was thinking that too. But he's definitely a full-on punk rock metalhead with that getup he's got on, man. You gotta look the part sometimes too. I should know because I'm into that kind of music. You know it. But yeah, back to the whole WWE thing. I was actually looking back at one of the episodes of Raw, and it was the one where Austin broke that shovel over Undertaker's face, and then him and Kane stuffed Paul Bear head first down a sewer.
It's completely preposterous. Like,
I know, right?
Paul Bear could have died, bro.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, they actually did shove his ass down that sewer.
Well, that was a shoot.
That was a real sewer, yeah. So you can imagine he was up to his waist in shit and God knows what else.
Man, if I'm man, I'm like, okay, if you don't do it, man, you better up my pay.
Yeah, really. And that time he got buried in cement. That was legit.
But yeah. Raw back in '98, bro. That was so preposterous. Like, how do you get to a hospital and kidnap somebody?
I wish I knew. Oh man, look at the bruising on that corpse. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is familiar territory here for me. What we're seeing right now. I saw some of this.
Now imagine having to explain this to the pallbearer.
What that we got a body that needs to be disposed of, but there's one problem. It's like it's still moving.
Still moving.
Yeah, like how do you explain this?
We're not talking about the Undertaker. We're not talking about the Undertaker. We're actually like an actual dead. You know what's so funny? People legit thought. You know what's so funny? I thought it's hilarious. People legit thought Undertaker was a zombie. I'm like, well, no, that was not. But I'm like, no, that was not his. That was not his gimmick. He was a pallbearer. Not a pallbearer, but he was like a morticianer.
Yes, he was, and I remember when I was a kid, I actually believed it back in my younger days, man. I mean,
like he's a zombie. I'm like, no, I actually, if you actually go back and look at the gimmick, like he was because I think in the old westerns, after a shootout, the Undertaker would come in and body up the dead bodies. Like that was. I never understood the zombie thing. I never understood it. Maybe because the whole impervious to pain thing.
Yeah, and the whole buried alive stuff that he was involved in, and the casket matches. Don't forget that.
Oh, okay, yeah. When he fucking climbed out the grave with the handgun, yeah. Oh, okay, I can see why people can make that, but the early Undertaker, like, no, he was a morticianer.
I'm pretty sure they were inspired by Phantasm a little bit with that tall man.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I believe Bruce Pritchard, especially Bruce Pritchard, probably saw Phantasm like this will be a great gimmick for somebody, and then old redhead Mark Calloway came through.
Yep. Good luck explaining this.
Look at this shit, man.
And the excuses when they say what it is, listen. Rabid weasels. You know, it's crazy. We're 30 minutes into the movie. We still got an hour left. That is cruising by. Can't call an animal show. Like that's gonna work. Now listen to this. It says here, in an unprecedented move, this is a trivia here, a fan of the film started an internet campaign to get the movie released on DVD, going beyond a simple fan petition. He created a web page consolidating every bit of news relating to the movie and contacted many of the film's principals, including the writer and the director. He went on to put O'Bannon in touch with MGM Studios, and that's how this movie ultimately ended up getting a DVD release in the early 2000s. And then, of course, we got it on Blu-ray, which is what I'm watching it on now. And I hear they're going to release it on 4K soon.
DVD, wow.
Yeah, a fan started a petition, and that's how this movie got preserved by MGM. Otherwise, this would have been lost in obscurity. I never knew that before. You know what's fucked up as well? 3 of the cast members in this movie are no longer among the living. Oh, yeah, I'd be freaking out too if I had a severed arm trying to grab me like that. Like, nah, man. I wouldn't even be taken out of the bin bag to begin with. Like, no. Now, according to this, Miguel was homeless when he was casted in this movie.
He was. Yeah, yes, he was.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, he was broke and homeless at the time. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that 80s hairstyle.
Yeah. It's kind of the early 80s, kind of sophisticated post-punk look.
That was the look.
Yep.
Look at
Oh, there he is.
this feels like such like a random pair of people to hang out. What do you like? Like why would this preppy chick hang out with these rockers?
Hey, things like that happen, dude. I mean, it still does today.
I guess. I mean,
yes. Ain't nothing wrong with a prep girl hanging out with some metalhead dude like me, or anybody like that on there.
So you want to be a little apprehensive, Paul?
Dude,
it's
like
some random preppy chick. If you're in a group of friends, right, and you're about to go to a metal concert, and this random preppy chick comes and thinks she wants to go. You want to be a little apprehensive? You're like, wait, you listen to this? You listen to this music?
You'd be surprised sometimes, dude. Sometimes after a first listen, they get curious and they're like, all right, I want to check out more of this, and then that's how it morphs into that, you know? I've seen it happen with other people.
Well, maybe it kind of shows you how we're two different people. See, it sounds like to me, Paul, you're actually very welcoming to new people. Not me. I keep my eye. I'm welcoming, but I keep my eye on new people when new people comes in my circle.
Hey, remember how we are when we
Give me
Remember
a
how it was
reason.
when we first met?
Give me a reason. Like I look at you like, okay, give me one reason why I should like you. And if you're cool, you cool. Like I listen. Like everybody knows stuff about me and Mark. Like when me and Mark first met, I didn't like Mark at first because again, I don't like when new people come into my circle. It's like, but after a while, you know, like okay, all right, you're cool.
Yeah, I mean, I remember how it was when we first met. Like, we were just talking about random stuff, and then all of a sudden, we both had an interest in horror movies, and that was it. You know?
Well, you reached out to me.
Yeah. I figured, you know, let's give it a shot, see what happens. Because
once you told me you was a Halloween fan, I was like, oh, okay, he's cool.
There you go. There you go, man. Oh, that's a big ass furnace.
Ugh, cremation. Ugh.
Well, how would you prefer to go? You want to go 6 feet under and take your chances with bugs eating you, or do you want to get burned up? That's your two options.
I mean, don't make no shit. I'm dead. Like it don't really matter. I'm dead. Like I don't really matter to me at that point. Like,
well, for me, I'm just gonna save the graveyard space. Go ahead and turn me into a pile of ash. Just make sure you scatter my ashes somewhere nice, preferably Venice or a nice coastal area. I don't know if you noticed with these those two people that breathed in that chemical shit, but have you noticed they're getting more and more pale as this film progresses?
They're looking sick. They're looking sick. Yeah.
Yeah. They're looking real sick. And they thought by burning this up would be a good idea. They didn't take into account what was going to come next.
Yeah. On paper, it sounds like a good idea.
It does on paper, but what you don't take into account is the fumes that corpse is going to give off.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
And if it mixes with the clouds on a bad weather day, go figure. I love that theme song for this movie, dude. It fits it perfectly.
Imagine this concept with the Ghostbusters. That'd be a great fucking movie.
That would be totally interesting.
It kind of was, honestly, because remember when they shut off the grid and all the spirits got unleashed in New York. Yeah,
same thing happened with the on Frozen Empire as well, the new one.
He's like,
damn that.
The only time Egon lost it. Your mother.
Yeah.
Egon always kept his cool except for that one time.
Yeah, because he knew the moment that thing gets shut off, you're opening up Pandora's box at that point.
And Egon, who never cussed. He never cussed. But when Ray asked him, "Where's the Keymaster?" and he's like, "Oh shit!" Like when Egon starts freaking out, that's when you should start freaking out.
Yeah, because if he's gonna freak out, then you know bad shit's about to go down.
Yes, but even Egon's scared.
Yep. I don't think that car's gonna be starting. That absorbed a lot of rain, dude. That's a crazy ass piercing he's got on his ear and lip there, man.
I cannot keep my eyes off Vienna quickly.
I'm not surprised. I mean, she's got her double D's out and everything.
She's just out here with it. I'm just like I can't keep my eyes off her, man.
How can you not?
But it was that same way in Silent Ideal. I just couldn't keep my eyes off her.
Exactly. And oh shit, that rain is seeping into the ground. It's just found a coffin, and we know what's coming next.
The remake of the Thriller video.
Well, the inspiration for that music video did come from this movie, I will admit.
Wait, what?
I think when did that music video come out?
No, the fuck it did not.
When did what? Well, I don't know what year that music video came out, but I always assumed that
The video came out. The video came out 83. I want to say.
Oh, okay, my bad then, because I assumed for a lot of years the inspiration came from this movie at the time. I didn't realize the music video came out a year before this movie. Well, 2 years before.
Wait, hang on. I want to get it right. All right. Thriller video release date December 2nd, 1983. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, 2 years before this movie then.
Now, Thriller did take inspiration from American Werewolf in London. That's where the werewolf. Because John Landis directed the video, and Michael Jackson was a big fan of American Werewolf in London.
Oh, he's about to. Oh, I can only imagine what that vomit looks like. It's probably not nice.
Probably the same pea soup that Linda Blair had to drink.
Yeah. Well, right now though, he pretty much puked his fucking guts up. Oh man, they are looking more and more sicker as this movie goes on.
It should hasn't hit the fan yet.
No, it hasn't. But when it does,
that's the craziest part.
I said it's a slow build-up. This movie gives you the chance to get to know all the main characters and let it build up slowly. And then if you're patient enough and you stick around, you get the payoff, which is coming up real soon. Oh, you got some paramedics coming? Okay, cool. Dude, yeah, you're right. You're right about the not take. Oh, hang on, they can hear something. Oh, you hear that? It's the sound of the caskets breaking open. This is not the time you want to be around the graveyard right about now, folks. Here they come. Holy shit. And the roof's leaking. And yeah, your spike gloves didn't help it either, dude. Oh, and your favorite zombie's about to show up in a couple minutes. This is so Resident Evil-like right now, the way it's building up.
It's a little creepy.
Yep. We had our comedy moments. Now we're about to get some horror.
It's legit funny too, the comedy moments, yeah.
Oh yeah, definite. I mean that's what made this one stand out in the zombies horror genre. And like I said before, if it wasn't for this movie, you wouldn't have Zombieland and you wouldn't have Shaun of the Dead. The DNA
doesn't take itself too seriously, you know, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it broke out. It's out.
Oh my god.
Here comes Tarman.
Oh my god, bro.
Blades. Love the makeup effects on that, man.
The makeup is god damn, Leanna. Shit.
Oh,
I would I'm getting her pregnant tonight.
Gotta survive Tarmac
Look
first.
at how it moves. Look at how it moves. Look at how it moves.
Well, he's been dead for years and cooped up in a fucking container.
Oh, bro, no, bro, you don't understand, bro. This scared the shit out of me when I was 9 years old, bro. Because I'm like, why is it moving like that?
Dude, I was 5 years old when I first saw this. I remember thinking to myself, what the fuck is that? Look at this thing.
Oh, they're not dumb either.
No, they're not. Not these ones.
Oh, she got a shirt back on? Damn.
Yeah. Oh, that thing is ripping the doors open. You might want to, you guys might want to get down there. Yeah, really.
But a hell of a surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, shit!
Damn, and there goes your head. The fact they're able to bite into your skull the way they do, man, that takes a lot of jaw strength.
That's for Jeremy, you dick! Oh, shit! Run!
See the look on Miguel's face, he's like, oh, fuck this.
I love it.
Oh.
I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
There's
That's great.
There is a reason why people still talk about this movie, folks, 40 years
was
on.
that what was that fat kid's name? And if I what was it, Jerry?
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, that's for killing him over that goddamn chocolate bar. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh shit, look at his tongue.
And it looks like Tyler's had a lot of what was those ice. No, they're not fruit pops. It's like they're flavored. Oh my god, what do you call those? Are those called fruit pops?
Yeah, it's like a little thing. It's like a little chapstick thing. You pull it up and you just like push pop. And you suck on it. Yeah, your tongue goes orange.
No, they're not push pops. It's like they're kind of like it, but it's just in plastic. It's only in plastic, but you kind of like use your fingers to kind of like push it up to consume it. Like I don't know what the name was called. I used to have those all the time when I was a kid.
I used to have those too. I think that's what they called them here in the UK. I think.
Yeah, chat. Like, what was the name of those things? It was like little fruit pops, but they were only just in plastic. You had like an orange one, you had a grape one, you had a red one, and you just like use your fingers to break them up.
Yeah, exactly. And Chaz, what's going on? He said,
yeah. What is the name of that? Like, chat. That's your homework assignment.
Yeah, if you know what that is, Chaz, let us know. No blood pressure, no pulse. How do you explain that? And you're still alive? Yeah, that's not good. He's grabbing the bucket, and I don't know why. Well, they've managed to board up the door, so Tarman ain't gonna get out for a little while. Well, yeah, I don't think the cops are going to take you seriously, are they?
You know what? And a lot of these people's reactions are realistic. They're
exactly.
Realistic. Completely realistic and reasonable. Everybody's reaction here has been completely reasonable. I mean, granted, 1985, like you're not going to get no like top tier acting, but it's realistic.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, that rain has flooded the graveyard up already. Oh, here comes a classic song, Grave 45's Party Time.
Gotta quickly wet ass though.
I might end up singing the chorus, guys. And you know how it goes, folks. Do you want a party? It's party time. I got this song on my walk, by the way. That's what I mean, dude. That's what I love about this movie. The fucking soundtrack fits this movie. I don't care what anyone says to me. You gotta go. You gotta go. Get out of there. Here she was talking about death and fantasizing it, and now it's staring her in the face. Funny how that changes mood, doesn't it? Oh, shit.
Rest in peace, trash.
Yep. She perished with zombies, man.
Actually, you know what? This was not a perish. She did not perish.
Fair point.
She showed off her body, but she didn't have premarital sex.
Fair play.
Okay. She didn't have premarital sex. She was knocking on the door. She was knocking on the door, but showed her body, but she didn't have premarital sex. So no, she's one of the few that doesn't perish.
At least not yet.
What do you mean not yet? She's dead.
I'm going to keep this one to myself. Dude, that's a...
So sorry. So sorry, Chaz. You're not going to get that moment in this show.
That's an old World War II gun he's got there, man. Yeah, it's true. Dead people are screaming.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hours is close to... Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong. I'm sorry.
And again, guys, these zombies are running. And they're talking.
Grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. Oh, no.
Shit.
Oh, God.
Man, where do I begin? Oh, can you imagine going in your ambulance and you turn on the headlights and this is pretty much the first and last thing you see? And it looks a little like this.
Oh, shit!
That fucking zombie lunged at him. Open the door like, give me that shit.
Oh, shit!
Just think, that zombie's pissing. It's pissing down with rain. They're covered in shit because they just came out of the ground.
Why love? It's just
wish I
why
knew.
love is just. There's really not really that much makeup on it. It's just there's just nothing but dirt all over them.
Yeah, you could imagine the hours they spent on set standing in that stuff. Oh yeah, it's getting out of hand, all right. Yeah, there's 100. Oh, graveyard full, dude. Anyway, for folks who's just tuned in, we are watching The Return of the Living Dead, the 1985 zombie horror comedy classic. And, yeah, you might want to call for help. No, scrap that. Get out of the fucking office. There goes the phone.
Yeah, some agile-ass zombies.
Oh, yeah, dude. To my knowledge, I think these were one of the first type of zombies I've seen that run. Well, to my knowledge at the time.
I don't think we've never seen it up to this point, yeah.
Yeah. Well, except maybe demons, but then again, they were demons, so.
Which came out in the same year, right? 85?
Yes, it did, yeah. Oh. That's what I love about this movie.
85 was a very strong year for horror films.
Oh,
We're still at the height of the slasher era. Yeah.
oh yeah. Oh, this person playing the zombie, 3 of its limbs are actually missing. See?
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I don't know why that's so funny.
That's crazy. He's freaking out. He's like, "Oh God!" Yeah, man, the people you buried are coming back to life. Yeah, they're gone. They're long gone now. Oh, another classic song playing, "Surfing Dead" by the Cramps. Nice, cool rockabilly punk rock tune here. Yeah, the band's not around anymore because the vocalist passed away about over a decade ago, and then the band disbanded after that. But they were one of the they were one of the legendary bands from that era. Shit, dude.
And you never. I don't think ever again. I was like, my motherfucker, help me!
Yeah, really?
Yeah, but I think this is like the first and only movie. Because I can't think of a zombie movie where the zombies actually talk.
No. Actually, there was another zombie movie that came out many years later. It was not a comedy. It was a film called The Cured, which is a very interesting type of zombie movie. I'm probably tempted to get to that one at some point, but it has a very interesting spin on the whole zombie genre. If you ever find it, look it up. So what if it's got bars behind the glass? It's not stopping them from trying to break in.
Oh, that just reminds. Oh, that. And I keep bringing up, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 came out in 1985.
Yeah, and he's on the radio. You heard him.
Like you never really see that anymore.
No. Like these were a different breed of zombies, man. And that's what made this film unique. Well, just thinking, you're in the middle of a damn cemetery. You got nowhere to go, and the embalming room is the only secure room you got. And oh man, he is getting worse. Dick brain? Call me a dick brain. I'm knocking you out. Well, how did you guys end up getting it? Yeah, they let him out, all right. Dude, you see how pale he's getting right now? That looks like straight up rigor mortis is kicking in at this point. This doesn't help either. Hear those bones cracking?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rigor mortis, and look at that shit on his back. Yeah. Some coagulating blood. Because when you're dead, your blood coagulates, by the way. It's all like
Oh,
how do I explain it?
okay.
It's very like you know when you say like you've cut yourself, the blood is like fresh, right? Well, when you're dead, the blood gets all coagulated and sticky, kind of like jelly.
Oh, that's gross.
I know. I've seen it. Here comes another paramedic ambulance.
What's really one of the biggest things I like about the movie is the acting. The acting here is actually pretty good.
It's on point.
Because again, they're acting like real people.
And keep in mind, these zombies are smart. They've actually laid a trap. Look at that.
Surprise, bitch!
Well, he tackled that one like, damn. Like I said, these zombies don't play.
Got him!
Yeah. Well, at least that dude's got an axe. Well, there goes that arm. That's gone. Oh! Oh, that one's got you.
I'm thinking of that guy.
Yeah, he was on the second one, too.
That's
Ooh.
motherfucking Brian Peck.
Yep. It is.
Oh, kill that motherfucker. Yes, bite his head off.
He was also...
Yes, no, Paul. Fuck that guy, Brian Peck. Bro, if you know about Brian Peck, bro, yeah, fuck him. Yes, kill him.
Is there anything about this guy I don't know about?
He's one of those weirdos that used to work for Nickelodeon.
Oh, okay, I see it now. I'm reading this Wikipedia.
Yes.
Oh,
fuck
shit.
him. Fuck him.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I did not know that until now.
I knew that dude. That dude looked familiar. I kept looking at him. Like, that's Brian Peck.
Because he was on he's on the second one playing a cameo as a zombie, and then he had a small part again in the third one, but I had no idea that he had that shit going on. So yeah, you're not getting a pass with me, man. Fuck you. Son of a bitch. For anyone who doesn't know why we're pissed off, if you want to go on Wikipedia, go look up his name and you'll see. I'll say no more than that.
Or watch Quiet on Set.
Or there's that too, yeah. I had no idea.
Yeah, they only eat brains.
Yeah, and there's a reason why they do it. That must be weird as hell to have a zombie talking to you.
I know, right?
That is crazy. Well, I'm not surprised you've been dead for a couple of decades. There you go. That's why they eat brains. Because they're in constant pain, dude. Like you said, fuck this.
I would be right there with you. Like, I can't take this no more.
I'm out. I gotta figure out a way to get out of this shit. Yeah, we've already established that we can't kill him. Pickaxe at the damn head don't work. Yep, we found that out. Problem is, though, if you burn them, look what happens when it ends up in the rain clouds. Oh, and you remember Trash? Look who's back. Your girl was back from the dead, dude.
Yeah, that. Oh, okay.
You still want to ask her out on that date now that she's a zombie?
Well, I gotta see how she looks first.
All right. Maybe you should ask this guy about it.
Not the homeless guy, man.
Oh, it sucks to be him. And there she is.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Oh boy.
Hell no. The body banging though.
Oh shit! See the size of that mouth?
Man, I was about to make a joke, man. But Paul, I was about to make a joke. I'm giving it
I think leave it be. Leave it be. I have an idea where it was going, but I'm just saying, dude, for the sake of the channel, leave it be.
Oh, it's killing me! It's killing me!
Oh, I know it is.
Oh shit! Oh, Paul, thank you, Paul. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Can you believe it? This movie's almost over. There's only like 24 minutes left.
Yeah, it's going at a really good pace.
Yeah. That's another thing about these movies, folks. Fast-paced, but there's enough crammed in it to keep you engaged.
It's fun too. Like I have no problem. I have no problem with being a fan as long as it's fun. You know.
Yeah. This is back in the day, folks, when movies were fun. I'm not saying movies are not fun now. I mean, some movies today are fun. You just don't get a lot of it these days.
Oh no, you know, a lot of these movies want to preach to you now.
I don't mind. I can tolerate the movies that's preachy because I tend to ignore it and just try to watch the movie anyway. But I miss the kind of movies like this where you can just, switch your brain off and have some fun. And that's why'd you think I like movies like Terrifier, man? Because it reminds me of those days. She won't leave him. You sure you want to do that, lady?
Is that like Tom Matthews' like girlfriend or something?
Yes. That's why she won't leave him. Oh man, the cops are coming to the graveyard. You sure?
There's another trap. There's another trap, man.
Yeah, you notice they've all disappeared again. They're waiting on your ass, dude.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Get out the car. Get your bitch ass out the car. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Come on.
Keep walking. Keep walking.
Oh, you think that shotgun's gonna stop me, bitch? You think that shotgun's gonna stop me?
Yeah, a little closer. A little closer.
Hang on. Keep it down. He's coming. Hey, wait.
Not yet, Paul. Not yet.
Come on, get close. I want to fucking eat that brain.
Wait. Not yet, Paul. Not yet, Paul.
He's seen it. Come on, we gotta do something.
No, not yet. I'm telling you, not yet, man.
Oh, fuck it. Get him!
Surprise, bitch! Caught you slipping!
Send more cops. Hey, what's up, Medic Mark? How's it going? Yeah, we just had that song playing earlier. That was by Grave 45, that Party Time song. I'm not going in no crawl space, man. Are you kidding me?
Man, fuck that.
Like he said. Nitric acid. Oh, they're foaming at the mouth. This is not good. And there he goes. He's gone. And he's back. You know what that means?
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
They came back quick, too.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this one's a fresh zombie, too. I think you're going to have to do a little more than that. Harder. Well, there's a sledgehammer.
In the name of Triple H.
Still getting up. Oh, he took a face full of that acid. Dude, she's like shell-shocked right now. Like, of course she's not going to be moving. Oh, he's losing it now.
He just slaps him.
Oh, she's hungry again. Screw that, man. I want to get out of this place now. Oh, it's going to get out. Although it's not going to be able to see because that thing just took a face full of acid.
Right?
But it can still feel its way around. I think it's pissed. I don't blame it. Yeah, you're going to have to go for the cars. That's it. Tommy Jarvis as a zombie. Who'd have thought it, huh? His ankle's busted. Yep.
Well, damn.
See him with his eyes, man? They're gone. What's the budget for this movie anyway? Let me have a look. Hang on.
What's that?
Yeah, the budget. I'm just checking what the budget and the box office for this movie was. Right. So the budget for this movie was about 3 to 4 million. Ended up making 14 million. So it was a moderate box office success, but it got a lot of critical acclaim. I'll tell you what. As soon as that door opens, that sledgehammer and that pipe, you better start fucking swinging and aim for their heads.
Yeah.
And get to the car as fast as you can, because once they, zombies, man, once they swarm you, that's it. Speaking of which, yeah, keep moving. Don't stop. Keep moving. These zombies, man, they are relentless, dude. Well, they can't go rescue those guys. Well, they can't open that door because they eat your ass.
I think you gotta draw them. I think you gotta draw them away.
Well, yeah, you got a whole graveyard full.
Yeah, I would say just draw them away and then just circle back around.
Yeah, but what if they're already out on the street? Because don't forget that Quigley's out in the town eating people. No, fuck, they're out in the city streets, dude. That's it.
You're right. I didn't think about that. You're right. I forgot about Quigley. I forgot what she did.
Yeah. Oh, shit. What?
Yeah.
All right, well, then we're right back where we started now. And there goes your car. Meanwhile, back at the mortuary.
You know, it'd be funny if Jason Voorhees just popped up right now and killed him.
That would have been fun to see.
That would have been fucking hilarious. Yeah, I remember what you. No, it wouldn't make sense because this is a year before.
Yeah.
Jason said he was still dead at this point.
Yeah, he was. Ooh.
Looks like a fucking clicker from The Last of Us.
I was thinking the same thing. Oh, another classic song playing. Burn. So burn the flames.
God damn it.
It's a good song. Hey, he's a zombie. He knows he can't be around, so he's taking himself out.
You know how hot that shit probably is, bro?
I know. And the fact that he's a zombie, you're gonna be alive throughout the whole process until you're in a pile of ashes. A shitty way to go? Yep.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Here comes a whole squad of cops.
Well, that's
not a fucking cop.
Hey, that's right. Yeah. Gotcha! Yeah, I told you we were gonna get him.
Yeah, this plan's working. Give me that brain. Tasty. Give me that brain.
I told you to listen to me. I told you.
Yeah, your plan worked. It worked. Now give me that brain.
I wouldn't trust no goddamn cop right now.
No, especially if it's a zombie. If it ain't a zombie cop, you got that maniac cop to worry about. Remember that one?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
We still got to go for the third one as well. And no doubt he's going to be even more hideous looking than ever after being on fire. Oh, you're going to have to deal with Tar Man. Well, you heard what he said? Meanwhile, somebody's still talking shit down there.
Got him! Got him!
That's us. That's us right now. That's the zombies right now. Every single time.
Yeah.
Got him!
Got him. Oh, and this bit what he says here. You made me hurt myself again. Break his hand completely. Oh, damn. Oh, boy. He's getting the gun ready to take themselves out, and I don't blame him at this point. Because once he breaks in, that's it. Game over. Oh, you're going to knock his block off? Bring it on.
Oh, my. Hey, batter. There we go. There we go.
Batter up, bitch. Well, he did say he was going to knock his block off, so there you go. Man, that step is, yeah. Well, there's that dude that got his brains eaten out earlier. Why would you keep a bloody emergency phone down in the bed? Never mind. God, that's an old shitty phone, too.
Oh, hate those rotary phones. Hate them so much.
Yeah, you get the number wrong, you got to put it down and dial it again.
Yeah, you got to do the whole thing over again.
Yeah, remember Lethal Weapon 4? Chris Rock explained that one.
The 4, the 5, oh, I messed up. Hey, I'm gonna do it again. The 4, the 5.
Yeah.
Hated that shit.
I know, right? This ain't rabies, dude. Oh, shit. The whole town's coming at him. And you know who's leading the charge.
Who's leading the charge? I know who's leading the charge.
Damn, look at him pity.
Oh, shit. And we know headshots don't work on these. Oh, damn. That mouth on her, dude. Oh, they're gone. That's it. There goes the cops.
Paul, you gotta stop saying that.
Dude, her mouth is like massive. Looks like something out of like fucking The Strain or something. Or that bit from I Am Legend. You know, remember how the jaws expand wide open? It reminds me of that shit.
Man, I am too immature to do this show sometimes, man.
I know, right? And I'm 40. 41 now. 41 going on 20. 41 going on 12.
I know what you're saying, bro. That should be the title of this show. Look at the mouth on her.
I know, right? Oh, wait, what's going on here? Oh, so the military have been trying to find these containers.
Oh, yeah, we saw it at the beginning of the movie, yeah.
Yeah, he said he was trying to find them. Well, guess what, mate? You found them.
Oh,
that's a hideous ass set of pajamas.
Oh, those are the old man pajamas there. Those old man 60s, 70s pajamas.
Yeah, right. And this is 1985, and we're still wearing them.
That's probably those type of married couples where they have to sleep in separate beds, and on the special occasion when they want to have sex, they push the beds together and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
That used to be a thing. Like that used to be a thing in America.
It was.
But in America, we were so conservative, bro, that married couples would sleep in separate beds. And on the rare occasion when they actually wanted to have sex, they would push the beds together. That was a thing like in the 40s and the 50s. Like, we were such a conservative country, bro. Like the power of the nuclear, the nuclear family was important.
Yeah.
Drop a Gen Z kid in 1955. Man, they would go insane.
They probably would. How the hell can you hide a whole computer system in a cabin? Forget it.
Well, when you're in the military, you can do whatever you want.
That is some James Bond shit right there. Easter eggs?
You know what's so funny? You know what's so fucked up about this too? The government, like, legit may have some shit, like the shit that has been affecting this town. The government may legit actually have this shit, like at their disposal.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if something like this really does exist.
Like all it just takes is one little spray on a small Midwestern town, and the whole world goes up in smoke. But you just never know. You just never know.
28 days
Well,
later.
you never know. You
crazies.
never know what kind of secrets they have in their labs.
No.
Shout out to the brother.
Oh, he's on it.
So, he's going for it. God damn. Relax,
Oh,
kid. Wait a minute.
That's a rail
Wait.
cannon.
Wait. He's not about to do. I think he's about to do it.
Well, they're aiming.
He's not about to do what I think he's about to do.
That's a nuclear. That's a nuclear warhead, dude.
Oh, no, man. Don't do it.
No one's surviving this shit. They're all done. They're all done. The zombies, the survivors, they're all out of here. Boom. There you go. And just like that.
Wow.
Just like spectacular results. You sure about that?
That is crazy.
Talk about fucking taking a nuke to a bloody bug. And it's raining again on another graveyard. And the cycle repeats itself.
And this is where part 2 happens.
Well, we got part 2 that comes around. Yeah, actually, the movie was the start of a franchise.
But does this pick up where part 2? Does this part 2 pick up where part 1 left off, though?
Different location, but same situation. I'll explain more as we go along on this bit. Oh, hang on. A little bit of a recap on the credits. There's that split dog.
Man, hold up, man. Yeah, wait, y'all need to give me a minute, man.
All right.
Y'all need to give me a minute on this one, man. So pretty much the goddamn government blew up the city and was like,
Got him! Got him!
Yeah, they pretty much just said "fuck it" at that point.
that is hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious, but that's fucked up.
Hey, that's what happens, man. There goes his head getting battered off. That that's what you hear from him. Just that was it. That was it for him.
Oh man, go ahead, Paul.
All right. Well, what can I say that hasn't been said already about this movie? Return of the Living Dead is and still will be a fucking straight up classic. I don't care what anyone says to me on that one. But I mean, this movie was really cool. It's well paced, very fast paced to be exact. But put my teeth back in. But it always kept you engaged from start to finish. You got to know the characters. You got to see how things happened and they're all building up. And then when the zombies came about, shit hit the fan. And these zombies weren't playing. I mean, like, think about it. These zombies were setting traps. They were calling in more paramedics so they can have more brains to eat. How many zombies do you know do that in a zombie movie? That's some wild shit right there. But yeah, everybody involved in this movie did a kick-ass job. The makeup effects were pretty cool. I mean, some of it was simple and some of it was like complex, like that one that was tied up onto the embalming table with the half zombie lady that was explaining why they eat brains and everything like that. But yeah, you got the Cramps playing in the background during the credits, man. Good song. Yeah, I mean, this movie was just it fucking flames, dude. Like, you had comedy, you had horror, good acting. The soundtrack is banging. Easily one of the best soundtracks I've heard in a horror movie, bar none. And yes, this movie was the beginning of a franchise. There was a sequel that came about, which if I remember correctly, part 2 was more lighter toned. But then again, it is to be expected because it is a zombie comedy. But that changed when Part 3 showed up. When Return of the Living Dead Part 3 showed up, that was more of how do I explain that one? That one was more of a tragic love story, but has a horror tone to it. And I think it was directed by Brian Yunzer at the time. This is the guy who was involved in films like Reanimator and From Beyond and all that other stuff. And then it disappeared for about a good 20 years. And then it made a comeback in 2005 when it had like 4 and 5 was filmed back to back. And that was directed by the guy who did Eight-Legged Freaks. And then for 20 years, it disappeared again. And word has it now that the next one that's coming, which is just simply titled Return of the Living Dead, from what I understand, the new one that's coming is a direct sequel to this one, which takes place several months after the events of this movie we just watched, and it takes place during Christmas. And yes, Tarman is back in that one too. But all in all, man, this was a fun movie. I had a blast watching this one. It's a classic zombie movie, and if you guys have never seen it before, do yourselves a favor, get your ass and grab a copy. Go ahead and get it on DVD, get it on Blu-ray, watch it on Amazon. I don't give a shit how you do it. Just watch this movie any way you can because it's a classic. And again, if it wasn't for this movie, you wouldn't have Shaun of the Dead. You wouldn't have Zombieland. Fuck, you wouldn't have any of the zombie horror comedies that's come out after this movie. This movie was the beginning of that genre. So, yeah, fun movie. 9 out of 10. How about you?
I definitely had a blast watching this film. It was a very, very fun film. I thought Tom Matthews and the gentleman that played his boss, I thought they had a really good performance. I thought everybody did a great job acting wise. Nobody really offended me with their acting.
No.
And of course, Leanna Quigley is she just always looks always nice to look at. Absolutely. I thought Miguel Nunez Jr. did a really good job. James Cameron as Frank. That's on James Cameron and Freddie. I thought they both did a really good job. Yeah, and I thought, I thought I recognized him. Yeah, like I said, he was in Poltergeist, and he was in he wasn't Any Given Sunday. I thought
he was.
He's just one of those faces you just recognize. Yeah, and seeing Brian Peck get killed was always fun. I would see him get killed every day, twice on Sunday. That was satisfying me. And it was a really good, fun movie. Went at a very fast pace, but I had a great time with it. They didn't go too crazy with the zombie makeup. Like I said, they just pretty much put dirt on them and said, "There you go, you're a zombie." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
I mean, like they were like literally fresh out of the ground, and it was pissing down with rain. They were covered in shit and whatever else. So, makes sense to him how
not covered in shit, literally, but
you get the idea.
Remember, motherfucker, if I'm acting, I'm covered in shit. We better pay me $10 million. $10 million.
You better pay me some good money if I'm going to be doing that. But then again, we saw somebody had to wade through it on the Divide. Another story for another day. Yeah, it was like that.
Let's not talk about that film. All right, so yeah. I'm not upset with this film at all. Like this movie was exactly what I remembered it was, and it's a good fun time, and not my cup of tea with the soundtrack, but the soundtrack was fun, and I had a good time with this. I'll give this good 8 out of 10. Just solid zombie film, solid fun B-movie zombie film.
Exactly. That was the whole point of what this movie was. It was a straight up B movie zombie comedy. It knew what it was.
If only other horror movies just knew what the fuck it was.
Well, Art the Clown knows what he is.
He's like the only one that knows what it is.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just seeing if there's any like movie news before we announce our next bunch of movies. I just saw something here, and it's again Cineverse. And this is the studio that's been bringing out movies like Terrifier 3. Now, as you guys know, they have now got the rights to release the reboot of Toxic Avenger, which will be dropping on the 29th of August for cinema release, folks. And they're doing a remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night. Well, I've just recently learned here that next year, Cineverse and Bloody Disgusting are finally going to release the third installment of Wolf Creek, which will be hitting the cinemas in 2026, which, fucking hell, dude, that is the same year Terrifier 4 comes out. And I think they're going to be clashing at the same release schedule, too. It's from the same studio. But yeah, Wolf Creek 3 has been a long time coming. It's been, fucking hell, how long has it been since Wolf Creek 2? It has been, I think it was 2014 was the last time we saw Mick Taylor going around killing people. Yeah, because the first movie, Wolf Creek, came out 20 years ago this year, folks. And then you didn't see a sequel again until 2014. And then you had that TV series, which lasted about 2 seasons. I should know because I've got every single thing they've done. And yeah, here we are with Wolf Creek Legacy, as it's being called now. Greg McLaren's going to be back directing it. John Jarrett is going to be playing Mick Taylor again. He's in his mid-70s now, dude. So
I can hold you up. I thought he passed away.
I thought he did too. I thought he did too.
I thought he passed away. It's messed up, but I thought he did.
Yeah, I thought he did too. But he's alive and well and ready for one more. I'm just seeing what the story's going to be. Yeah, it says here that. Oh no, hang on. Somebody else is directing it. The guy who did Carniflex is going to be directing Wolf Creek 3, but Greg McLaren will be producing it and writing it. Okay, that's fine. I'm just seeing what the story is going to be. Okay, according to this, Wolf Creek Legacy, which is what it's going to be called, will be a raw and gritty chase across the Outback, and that's all we know. But the fact that Cineverse, the studio who has been on a roll lately after Terrifier 3, they're bringing out all the kind of movies that should be getting cinema runs, and the fact that they're giving it massive cinema releases too, and not this like limited cinema run like most of these horror movies have been having for the last decade or two. It's nice to finally see a studio having the balls to release these movies massively and unrated too. So I got to give props to Cineworld for that, or Cineverse. So that's some good stuff there. I just dropped you a poster in your Facebook chat as well, dude. There's a poster for Alien Earth, which is a TV series based on the Alien franchise, and it's going to be on Earth. It's basically a face hugger or a face fucker fucking the Statue of Liberty's face.
Oh my! No comment.
Well, I'm definitely going to be interested in checking it out because I've been hearing.
But you at this point, you should know my love-hate relationship with this franchise, bro.
Yes, I know. I mean, we both recently saw Romulus, which we'll probably get to at some point. But I mean, like, I'm there with you then.
AKA Alien's greatest hits.
Yeah, but hey, the person that got involved directing it, it was a good choice because he knew what he was doing with it.
I mean, never mind. I see the poster. Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's right there. I'm just seeing if there's any more movie news. I'm just like looking at what it is here. Let's see. The guy who directed the I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel, he's going to be doing a home invasion horror film called Obey. Let me just get the link for that in the chat box here, guys. But yeah, Danny Cannon is going to be directing that. And yeah, speaking of I Know What You Did Last Summer, there is a new one coming in July, and the two main characters from the original movie is back on board too.
Wait. Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr., right?
Yep, they're both going to be in this new one that's coming out in July. Yeah.
Wait, Paul, wait, you're figuring this out now?
No, I've been reading on it.
I knew that months ago.
I've been following it for a while. I just haven't got into it. But no, this is another movie that's the guy who directed the sequel is doing. This is a different movie. But yeah, I did hear that.
Wait, Paul.
What?
I just said, like, you just figuring it out. I knew about Jamie Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze. I knew that months ago.
I knew months ago too.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was. I wasn't sure if from your sources you're getting like late ass news. I just wanted to make sure.
No, I'm just playing catch up with a lot of stuff, but I've known about it for a while.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I don't want to. That'd be some mess if you go to a news source and you just get news from 6 months ago.
You do realize there's also a reboot of Urban Legends popping up soon.
I actually do not mind that. I actually do not mind that because I think I think Urban Legend is one of those movies I think does need a remake.
Yeah, I have got the trilogy on Blu-ray. It came in the box set. I'm just seeing who's involved in this
trilogy.
Yeah,
I know it was a second one. I know there was a second one, but it was a third one.
Yeah, it was called Bloody Murray, and that was more of a supernatural vibe. It was a direct-to-video gig that came out 20 years ago.
I did not know that. Huh? More you know.
Yeah, there was even a third Know What You Did Last Summer movie that came out roughly the same time the Urban Legend one did.
I do not acknowledge that movie at all.
I don't either. But yeah, I'm just seeing what's going on with this new one.
Ben Wilson is a damn zombie. Fuck out of here.
Well, it's kind of where they went with it, yeah. Yeah, apparently this reboot was announced in 2020. It got delayed because of the whole COVID situation at the time. And in October 2022, it was revealed that the film was canceled. In the following months, Eli Roth confirmed that it was due to the studio losing interest. So there was going to be an Urban Legend reboot, but the studios turned around and said, "Nah, sorry, we're not doing it."
Okay.
That's some bullshit. We got Scream coming back. We got I Know What You Did Last Summer making a comeback, and you're telling me we can't have an Urban Legends make a okay, fine, whatever. Fuck you. That's all I can say on that one. All right. What else we got going on here? I'm fishing here, folks, because I'm, okay.
Wait, now, Paul. No, Paul. I like Urban Legend too, but I like Urban Legend too, man. But come on, let's not put Urban Legend on the same tier as Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like come on now, Paul.
I was not even doing that. I wasn't even going there with that. I was just saying that, we have those films making a comeback, and you're telling me we can't have Urban Legend make a comeback? Okay, fine. That's what I was kind of going with it.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's like, like Urban Legend, and I Know What You Did Last Summer and Scream were the two movies that started the second wave of slashers. Like I love Urban Legend too, but I don't hear nobody really screaming for a reboot for that movie.
No, there wasn't the end of that either. Yeah. What we got here? I saw something a while back. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Yeah. That new slasher movie that's just come out recently, Heart Eyes. That movie has made nearly 10 million at the box office already.
I keep hearing about that film. People keep. I don't know anything. I have not seen a trailer or nothing. I have no clue. I actually may watch it this weekend. I don't know, but people keep telling me about this film, and I have no clue.
Well, apparently this movie has got a lot of positive reviews from critics. The movie was directed by Josh Rubin, but the screenplay was written by Christopher Landon.
Those names sound familiar.
Yeah, Christopher Landon. He did Happy Death Day.
Oh, I enjoy Happy Death Day. Okay, off to a good start.
And the guy who's directing it, Josh Rubin, he what have you done? Let me see what you've done here. Okay. He's known for doing comedy horror films like Scare Me, Werewolves Within, and then he did this one, which is Heart Eyes. So I think this is only his third movie he's directed. And so far it's been, like I said, so far it's been getting a lot of good reviews. I heard that some of those kills in this movie are fucking brutal. I mean, it's an 18 over here, so that says something. An 18 is like the highest age rating you can get in the UK. But I'm actually thinking about, I probably might go see it this weekend, at least before I go to Venice next week. I'll probably might go and check this one out. Because, like you said, people have been saying about this movie, and it's been getting some, a lot of good reviews. I mean, I'm just seeing who the distributors are. Interesting. Okay, so the movie was distributed by Screen Gems and Sony Pictures in America, but over here it's being released by Paramount. The production company's involved, well, Spyglass Media is involved, but another company as well called Divide and Conquer. I definitely want to see it though, because I am interested to see how this story goes, and I also like the look of the killer's mask. Like you see those like heart eyes coming out of it, like night vision goggles, but in heart shapes. So I'm very interested to see how this goes. Like I said, I did see a trailer for it when they released it back in. I think it was back in Christmas time. They released a trailer for it, and I remember just thinking, "Damn, that was actually pretty good." I'm not going to describe what happens because I don't want to spoil it, but it looks promising for a slasher film. So I would say definitely check it out. If you see it before me, let me know what you think. Right. What's this? Okay, so that movie, The Substance, this is 5 days ago, this news came out. The Substance went on to win 3 Critics' Choice Awards and picked up a few Golden Globes as well. Now, don't forget, guys, the Oscars is coming up, and it has been nominated for Best Film.
Yes, Demi Moore won Golden Globe for Best Actress, and well deserved. And it's well deserved because I think it's I told you something that was my favorite horror movie last year, and yeah, and I think Demi Moore deserves the credit. I thought she gave a great performance.
Well, she definitely deserves her flowers in this movie. Basically, I still need to see this movie. I'm still waiting for them to release it on Blu-ray. I don't even know if it's on Amazon Prime in the UK over here. I'm gonna check a second. Hang on. If it's available on Amazon Prime, I'm definitely gonna like fucking put it on my watch list to rent. I'll probably watch it when I'm in my hotel, chilling out after getting some photos or whatever. Let me just check. Hang on. The Substance. Oh, what do you know? It's here on Amazon Prime. I can rent it for $5. I'm gonna put that on my watch list. I definitely want to watch that. Probably might watch it before I go. Right. What else we got here? Any more news? Anything here? Because I'm literally fishing down to a week ago now. Well, there's nothing there on the movie side of things. Let me see if there's got anything on TV. Oh yeah. Season 2 of Twisted Metal has released its teaser trailer today. I did see that. Have you seen?
Yet.
Oh, dude!
I did see Twisted Metal. I thought that was a really, really enjoyable show. Shout out to Samoa Joe; he was fucking hilarious on the show. But
yeah.
no, I have not seen the trailer yet.
Yeah, I've seen it. It does look promising. I think from what I hear, season 2 is going to be set around the actual tournament of Twisted Metal itself. If you guys have played the video game, you'll know they're introducing some new characters as well. I hear that Mr. Grimm's going to be in it. That's the one that was riding the bike. Axel's in it. If you know which one I'm talking about, he's that one that's like in between those 2 massive wheels. If you remember that one, he's driving that vehicle. I'm just trying to see when there's a release date for it. I think that's going to be dropping later this year. I think probably around March or April. Now, in terms of video games, horror-related video games, April 25th, we got a remastered edition of Days Gone. Have you ever played that? Hello? Oh, James's mic is off. But yeah, we got a remastered version of Days Gone coming out later this year. That looks interesting. What else we got here?
Did you ask me something, Paul?
Yeah, Days Gone is coming out on April. It's being remastered for the PS5.
Days Gone.
It's that zombie game.
You know what, Paul? I've never played Days Gone.
Oh, dude, you should. If you like, let me put it this way:
Is it
if you like
good?
if you like Last of Us, you'll enjoy this game.
That's the thing. Like, I looked at it, I'm like, it felt like a Last of Us it felt like a bootleg Last of Us to me, and I wasn't sure.
No, dude, it is a really cool game. You ride around on the bike as well. It's like an open world, but watch out because if you get caught in a zombie swarm, you're talking World War Z levels of zombie swarms, dude.
So it's an open world zombie game?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't believe you never.
okay.
I can't believe you never played it. You definitely got to check it out, man.
Like I said, it just gave me Last of Us vibes. I'm just like, is it just trying to be like Last of Us? And yeah, okay, interesting. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a play. There's another game coming out as well, some open world game called Hell Is Us. It's like a post-apocalyptic horror game. I've had my eye on this one for a while. That's dropping on the 4th of September. And there's another game I saw too. It's like a first-person horror game called Beneath, which is like, how do I explain it? Think of it as Fear meets John Carpenter's The Thing with the way these monsters look. I'm like, ooh, okay, this looks fun. And that's another thing I've noticed too with video games as of late. I'm seeing a resurgence of single-player story-driven games, which is something I'm happy to see resurface again because all these fucking multiplayer games have been driving me crazy. Why do you think, guys, I never went for games like Friday the 13th or Killer Clowns from Outer Space or the recent Evil Dead game or the Texas Chainsaw game because it was all focused on that multiplayer shit. And I'm thinking, dude, like, you got these cool horror IPs. You could easily make a decent story mode out of it, but you didn't do that. So that's why I lost interest in them. I'm not going to play that kind of game. Give me a game where you've got a decent story-driven campaign, and I'm in. So it's nice to see those kind of games resurfacing again. But yeah, definitely check out Hell Is Us. That's coming out in September. You can get that on PS5 and on Steam as well. And so it's on Xbox too. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all the news I can find at the minute. It's kind of slow here. I'll probably find a bit more and stock them up for when I'm back.
All right. Well, thank you, Paul, for giving us some movie news. All right. So, being that, so Paul, when will you be back?
Okay, the deal is, guys, this time next week, I will be in Venice for the annual Venice Carnival event. It'll be my third time. So I'm leaving here on the 20th. I won't be back until after March 5th. So I'm going to be gone for about 12 days.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
But if you guys have seen the kind of stuff it is, if you've seen the photos I've posted up, and if you've seen on the previous video the costumes I was wearing during the live stream, that's kind of the event it is, man. So it's going to be nice to go there again, get some cool photos, and also hopefully get some cool photos of me in costume. So, but yeah, that's going to be my I guess you could say my time away / photo opportunities type stuff, you know. But when we will be back, what have you got for our return? Because I know what I've got after yours.
Yeah. What I got is Psycho 2. Psycho 2, the sequel to the 1960 thriller, Psycho 2.
Psycho 2, huh? All right. Well, I've got one in mind. I've been debating with myself on whether I was going to do this one or not, and I figured, seeing that there's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world, I figured this would be the perfect time to show this movie. This is a different kind of horror. It's a real type of horror because you never know, this shit could happen. But let me set the table up for you folks. This movie came out in 1984. It's a TV-made movie that was made by the BBC. And when this film came out, not only was this movie regarded as one of the most realistic films about the effects of global nuclear war, this movie also, let me put it like this. When Reagan saw this movie, it changed his nuclear policy when he saw it. This movie has only been shown 4 times in the UK for its entire 40 years of it being around. In fact, you got to get permission from the BBC itself to actually screen it on UK TV. It was last shown on TV about a year ago for its 40th anniversary. And even though this movie's 40 years old, folks, this movie still has the ability to shit people up. So yeah, man, this is that kind of movie. And if you don't know what movie it is, I'm about to show you what it is right now. Keep an eye on your screen, folks. If you can find this on YouTube, dude, or Amazon Prime, that's the only way you can find it. But my next pick, folks, is the 1984 nuclear horror movie, Threads.
Threads, huh?
Yeah. It's a very hard movie to get.
All right. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right. So, Psycho 2 and Threads. All right. 2 interesting picks. All right. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. It's good. It's good. It's good. All right. So, Paul, tell people where they can find you.
All right. Well, if you're on Facebook, guys, go on Paul Burt's Photography Corner. As of next week, there is going to be a shitload of photos that I'm going to be taking of everybody that's in costumes for this carnival event. It'd be nice to catch up with all my carnival friends again. And of course, on my actual wall, you'll probably see photos of me in costume. So you'll find that there. If you want to see some horror stuff on Facebook too, type in Support Indie Horror. You'll find a whole heap of cool horror news related stuff there, whether it be independent horror films, comic books, TV shows, whatever. You'll find it all in there. We're nearing 10,000 followers after 15 years. And believe it or not, if you ever saw that horror documentary In Search of Darkness, my Facebook page actually got a shout out because I actually helped with the producing side of things on that GoFundMe stuff. So I'm in the credits for that one. You can also find me on Instagram as well, TikTok for some carnival vids. And if you're on Blue Sky, you'll find me there too. You can find my photography work there too.
Cool. All right. And of course, you can find me over at the PrimeTime podcast, professional wrestling channel. And of course, PrimeTime James Thomas, which is my, PrimeTime podcast is my wrestling talk channel. PrimeTime James Thomas is my professional wrestling channel. We can find all my matches. And of course, PrimeTime Movie Network over here. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And hopefully everybody enjoyed the 107th episode of the PrimeTime. Gorehounds had a little bit of a hiccup there when we made it through. YouTube's tripping today. But yeah, tonight was a great time. On the behalf of the Gorehound. Wait, no. There we go. Yes. On behalf of the Gorehound, I am PrimeTime James Thomas. We'll see y'all later for Psycho 2. Have a great time on your vacation, Paul.
I will.
And ladies and gentlemen, have a great Valentine's Day for all the lovers out there. Or if you don't have Valentine's, have a great weekend. You can have a great Valentine's Day and enjoy it by yourself. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. No.
But keep in mind, if you see somebody wearing a gas mask and a pickaxe, run.
Yeah, run. Yeah, stay away. Or if you see somebody with a Cupid mask on, run.
Yeah, or heart eyes.
Or that too. Wait, wasn't it Cupid mask the Valentine killer had? It was Cupid, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fuck that movie, by the way. But yes. Well, happy Valentine. Have a great weekend. And we'll see y'all later for Psycho 2. I'm PrimeTime Jay Thomas with the Gorehounds on Paul Burns. And we are out. Peace.
Laters.